What's up, peeps? This one's gonna be a little bit different today. So, notice I'm not up on a ladder, right? Got married not too long ago. Went straight from there to the honeymoon. And, on wedding night, we decided to head on out to the Fuzzy's Tacos. Give us cut some of them mugger margaritas. And, well, I think I wasn't meant to drive my truck back to where we were staying that night, because she didn't start, okay, and just kept turning over like crazy. And well, we were leaving the next morning going honeymoon, so I had it towed because I wasn't about to. It was late, okay, can't do stuff. It was too late, okay. But now here we are. Got to have a working vehicle, and had a great time on the honeymoon. Wonderful time. But now we got to fix this truck. Going gets tough. You pull your tools out. That's what you do when the going gets tough. So my tools are out, and we're gonna get this thing fixed today. All right. Hope you enjoy it. People, so I know it turns over. All right, we got to work backwards. Nothing wrong with the ignition system because it turns over, and it'll just turn over perfectly. It doesn't gallop, straight through, no start, which means we ain't getting no gas to the deal, okay? Because if it's turning over, most likely we have spark. I'm not going to verify that. Why? Because I goobered this thing, okay? I goobered it, and I found out that there's a common issue. Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to have to buy a new one of these deals because this thing is rotten. You want to disconnect your power to the battery before you start going off and doing things. Yeah, I'm probably going to break this. Yep, I just broke it. Well, that's just great. Still making a good connection. Let's cut off the hot. Maybe that's easier to take the hot off than to take off the ground or my sad cable. I'm gonna take off the happy cable. Or maybe we won't take off the happy cable. Maybe if I got the right tool for the job, you know. Maybe if I got a wrench that actually fit in there. Luckily, you get the tool bag, alright? Adversity. When adversity hits, get your tool bag out. Let's fix it. Most things on your vehicle, you can fix on your own, okay? If I'd sent this to a shop, well, probably would have cost me, if what is wrong is what I think is wrong, and if it is that common issue in this year model vehicle, which would be probably an 09 to 2014 Ford, be your F-150 and your F-150 alikes, like your Explorers and whatever, the ones that are like it, you know. I can't find a smaller dadgum wrench. Well, we're gonna have to use this one. It's gonna have to work because these are Matrix, dadgum Matrix, not like the movie Matrix. So basically, it said that Ford even knows about this because they made a kit. Okay, your boy wasn't in the country, so when I was out of the country, went ahead and ordered the kit just because. Why not? I gotta have this thing fixed. Put all my hopes and dreams on one kit, and we're gonna hope that that's what's wrong. I bet you it is, just based on what I've seen, heard. And why can't I find the things that I'm needing to find right now. Find tools. Go! Got it. Y'all can chill. Don't worry. Got it. Got the thing. I don't remember what I was saying, but basically I'm getting this kit for this hopeful repair, and hopefully it won't take that long. And we're gonna be scooting soon because I gotta get some things taken care of today. Adversity has hit us. All right, your boy got married, and you know, things happened, but everything's good. Couldn't be happier with my new wife. She's amazing and smoking hot. Come on. The whole thing is just spinning. I'm gonna get this and I'll be back, because I'm not gonna make y'all sit here and wait through this whole thing. Unless this gets it, and then I'll be right here. And y'all can just fast forward. Let's see if this will get it. This one I did replace. I replaced this terminal a while back. Yeah, you didn't think the hardest part about all this is taking off the stupid terminal. Good gosh. She's on there good. Probably should have greased that up with some penetrate or something. Okay. Well, that's loose anyway. There. She's loose. All right. Now, we're going to go in the fuse box here. And because I got one of these furred deals here, okay, these things tell you where all the deals are. I know that the fuse for my fuel pump is this number 20 right here. Well, she just came right on out. So the thing said that this fuse Ford made too little and weak, and let's take a look here. In the sun, it is blown as blown can get. All right, not only is it blown, but if you look at the bottom here, those blades are broken off. So I could theoretically just put a new 20 amp fuse in there and have the same issue down the road. Or I could get the repair kit and we can relocate that fuse to a bulkier square style 20 amp fuse in one of these holes. You know, I don't think it matters which one. We're just going to stick it in one of them. They all have power coming to them. In order to do that, we got to disconnect here. Disconnect your happy cables here. We're going to lift the whole box up and go underneath it and find the wire that goes to this port, and so I don't forget which one it is, we're going to put that, let it hang out the top, and we're going to cut that wire, splice it onto the wire that came in the kit with a blade that goes up into the hole, and it came with a fuse to put into that that spot. So I don't know which one. They're all empty. Why not use? It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Yeah, as long as the wire size on the other side is the same, which it should be, then I'm gonna stick it in the deal. Yeah, I forgot to get the kit. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. I don't guess I had to say that I'm back, because it's pretty obvious I'm back because I'm right here. How do you take the thing off? You gotta pop these. These things gotta come out of the way. How is this sitting in there? You know, we just figure it out. There's little tabs, because this whole box is gonna have to come up. And it looks like it's connected on both sides. That's what moves. Oh, you know, these little clips are on here. So you should just be able to pull those clips back and get right off. Maybe I don't have to take anything. I don't know. I don't know. Nope. No problem. This is my first time. Okay. First time on this. I'm gonna figure it out. It's supposed to both back. How do we do this? I'm afraid of too much on it. I'll figure it out. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I just can't get it to budge. This thing right here. That's all I'm afraid to take. I see that. Right here too. Oh, alright, move this around. Move this in a little bit. Now get back and get it out. Basically, come off. Get the parts. Run to the location. Come back. Tell you, that was not fun. Alright, it's 57 kabillion clippy things. And you gotta like hold one out while you got the other one. You need about 12 hands. Okay. When you got 12 hands, you can hold multiples and just but your boy I got the thing. Alright. I should have taken these wires off. Hindsight. Next time. You know, if y'all are doing this, you're just watching my video, take this guy off. I probably should have done it to begin with, but I didn't, you know. And now, I hope I don't push it back on there. I'm gonna really get mad if I try to take this thing off and it pushes the thing back on the deal. And then I gotta put my octopus hands out there again. Let's see here. Come on. Yeah, that's on there good. Amen business. I probably need a socket. Okay, probably be a good idea to have a socket right now. Oh, got it. Sometimes things just work out, people. There's always a way. You just gotta figure the way out. Not out like out the door, you know. Let's take these two guys off. Get off there. Get. I said get. Put those to the side. Make sure my hot don't touch the deal over there. All right, now we got a little more freedom. What's going on? Well, I can't. Am I still hooked onto something? One of my things grabbed back on there. What's going on here? Oh yeah, still got two clips holding on. Where's my flathead? I just had. Oh no, that's a Phillips. Do I have another one? When you can't find the one you just had, just find another one. That way you can lose two flatheads. I gotta get those two clips popped. And hope that thing don't sink back on there. There's another Phillips. Got two Phillips. I got this broken flathead. Oh, there it is. I found it. Found it. Okay. I didn't even see these. They're like the hardest ones to get to. I should probably take this cap off. Looks like it just pops off. Yeah, there we go. Now let's work with this. Yeah, those are hard to get off. My goodness. No wonder they were hiding. I might need to get a different flathead. I might have to get a smaller one to fit in there. Goodness gracious, come on. We're so close. Oh, it's really extra tight because I've already got the front pulled off. If I could just get underneath it. Once again, I'll be back. I gotta get a small screwdriver. Even though that's pretty daggum small. Great. Got a smaller one. And if this don't fit in there, I don't know what to do. I'll have to break the daggum thing off or something. Does this one even need to come? Yeah, it does need to come off. Man, those dudes are definitely tight. Goodness gracious. Maybe if I hit it from the side. Yeah. No, don't be trying to slide back on there. don't know what you're thinking over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in that hole. Alright, I'm in the hole. Now what? She ain't budging, is what's happening here. I got the box off the bracket. The only reason I really need this popped is because I've got to get that wire as close as I can to where it goes into this terminal so I have enough length. Well, shoot, I ain't gonna need that much length anyway. How much wire does my kit come with? I didn't show you the kit yet. Got a big old piece of wire with the blade that's intended to come up in the other side of this fuse box, and it got some heat shrink thingies, which all I have is a lighter. All right, I ain't got no heat gun. I ain't got no hair dryer. My wife's got a hair dryer, but it's one of them brush circle things. It doesn't like whoosh. It just goes whoosh. It's not, basically it ain't gonna work, okay? I gotta take this top off. I'm gonna have to get up in there. Ripshaw. We're gonna make it work. You will come off. You will not defy me. Okay. I think it's working. I think it's working, people. All right, I got it one side loose. One more. Get open. Got it. Got it. Where there's a will, there's two ways. Not just one. Don't limit yourself, people. All the ways. All right. Now that that's loose, I gotta figure out if there's anything else holding it on. If there's not, we're gonna find our wire. All right. I can see up underneath, which is exactly what I want to do. And I gotta find what goes to this 20, which is going to be a rat's nest. That's what it's gonna be. I might have to actually ohm it out to find out which one it is. If I could flip this whole thing over, that would be easier, but I cannot. It is being held on by too many wires, way too tight. I can know it's 3 over, but I can't tell if it's the 10 or the 20 that it goes to. 3 bays over. There's 1, 2, 3. There's just a lot. I see my 60 amp is this thick guy right here. She's thick. Okay, my 60 amp goes into that one. That means the one I'm looking for is probably that one that I can barely even touch. Maybe it's that one. I'm gonna figure out exactly which one and I'll be back to you. Soon. We're rolling now, people. People, I have figured it out. It is going to be this blue with red. My only problem is it the thick blue with red or the thin blue with red? I don't know. Yeah, where do they go? All right. One goes to right there, one goes right there. I bet it's this little one. I bet it is that little one. One goes to one side up high, the other one goes to the other side down low. That one looks like it goes to a different 20 though. So, I wish they were numbered underneath too. Wouldn't that be bomb.com? Like I can put my finger on top and the one on bottom don't look the same. Got gray with a red stripe, blue with a red stripe. One side's going to be incoming power, the other side's going to be outgoing power. I'm going to get on the I don't want to cut the wrong one, you know, because then we got some other crap not working. Whatever goes to this deal or that deal ain't gonna work. So I'll be right back. That's how I messed up. I can admit it. There's a reason I was so confused earlier. I told you, I got the book thing that tells me where the deal is, right? I didn't. I glanced. I was like, man, it's got to be that 20. Pulled that 20 out. 20 was blown. Showed y'all that earlier, right? That's the wrong one. That's why I was so confused looking at this, because I'm like, that wire does not look like it's the wire that goes to the deal that does the fuel stuff. So looked at the book and actually read, you know, used the peepers. I don't got the glasses on, but I was at the wrong one, people. This is what that fuse looks like. This is the actual fuel pump fuse. That sucker is toast. Okay, that's the problem with the Ford. I don't know how that focuses. How do people do that? Like that? Anyway, she just trust me. That means I need to get another 20 ampere for. That's for my towing. Which, I mean, I just pulled something not too long. I don't care. I'm not trying to tow right now. I'm trying to get this thing running. So now everything makes perfect sense. Okay, that comes out of slot number 2, which I think is number 27. Whoops. Well, that fuse went down to oblivion. Never gonna see that guy again. 27. So if we look under here, number 27 is this fat guy right here. Like, I don't even have questions now. Like, we can move forward with this. I was so terrified about cutting the wrong one because it didn't look like it was matching up. But the kit that I got, people, comes from Amazon. I would not advise getting the kit from Amazon. I would highly advise getting it from Ford, from Motorcraft, because it'll come with instructions. Your boy didn't get instructions in this one. Yep, ain't none. Here's my wire. It's a blue with a red stripe, but there's more than one in here that have a blue with a red stripe. Don't go yanking too hard on this fella, okay? We just want to get it out just far enough so I can make the connection. Get our strippers out, strip a little bit off. You know, what you probably should do, that I'm not going to do, is solder this thing. Your boy's not going to solder, okay? I can. I got the deal. But I don't know. I'm just not going to do it. I got solder and iron. You know, I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to do this. All right, I've got a crimp connector here. And we're going to feed one in, give her a good crimp. Feed the other in, give her a good crimp. Put the slide deal on the thing with the stuff, okay? And we're going to feed this up into number 70, which is what, you know, the manual that I had to find on how to do this says to do on this specific model. Now, having said that, people, there is more than one model of F-150 that does this. There's the V6s that do the same thing, got the same issues, and they have different slots for where the wires are supposed to be going. Okay, make sure you're on the right one, because the V6s will have you go up here to this bus, but for this model V8, or I don't know if it's V8 or just the model, I don't know, goes down to this number 70. Make sure that's on there tight. She's tight. Okay, I'm gonna get one of our shrink wrap daily things that, you know, I don't have a heat gun, but we're gonna figure this out. It ain't gonna fit anyhow, is it? Wow, that sucks, people. I wonder if I got a fatter one. I should have just soldered it. When you go to thinking about doing stuff, you got to think about doing stuff the right way. And there is no way that this is going to fit over that. If it does, there ain't going to be much shrinkage room. I don't know. Maybe I can figure that out in a minute. If not, she's gonna get a whole lot of electrical tape. All right, our other end of this wire is in our kit. And there it is. Got the blade to go up into the fuse box off of the bus. Boom, bussing. Alright, we don't need that guy. We're going to snip a lot of this off because that is way too much wire for my connector. We only need about that much. She's thick, okay? That wire is thick. Gonna get her in there nice and tight and give her a good crimp. Y'all see something wrong with this? You let me know in the comment things, because it's gonna be done this way, and there ain't nothing I can do about it now because it's done. It's done. Okay, tight, suckering, ain't coming off. Now, one thing I'm not doing is I'm not getting this on there. There's no way it's gonna fit. Man, this shrink wrap barely even fits over the normal wire. Alright, I don't see it fitting. It's not going to fit over the connector that I put on there. The connector I put on there is meant for this gauge of wire, but she's just too thick. She ain't gonna fit. So I like using the shrink thingy dillies, but I don't have one big enough. So I can even leave that on there. It don't even matter at this point. We're going to use electronical tape. Don't worry, people. We'll use the good stuff. Alright, let's see. We're not going to use Teflon, okay? That's not the good stuff for this. That's good stuff for other things. But I got a good roll of tape that is running away from me right now. Where'd it go? There. Here. Let's use some red. Super 33. Super 88. I don't know. Super one of the two. It's good tape, alright? It's expensive. I know that much. We're just going to wrap the dog out of it nice and tight. And, we don't want it susceptible to water, which I should not have put that stupid sleeve on there, because now I'm going to have to tape it all the way out to the end of the sleeve. That's alright. It's really what that tape is going to do is keep it watertight. Not the tape, the shrink sleeve is going to keep it watertight. This tape, you know, if it was submerged, that would be a different story right there, but we're not submerging this, okay? If my truck is submerged in water to this point, we got other problems, okay? I'm not worried about my fuses at that point. I'll be worried about how am I going to get out and not die. That's where we're at. So I pull it really tight and get it a good, nice, solid connection on the bottom there. And we'll come back up. I'm not leaving a flag on this one because this thing shouldn't be coming off pretty much ever. Alright, I'm going to look at this and make sure that I'm on the right one. We're going to number 70. This is 74, 73, 72, 71, 70. So we're going to stick the blade into this slot for number 70. Which, if I can get this up high enough to see that, that would be outstanding. Right here. Yep. There's no way in the world I'm going to see that. I'm going to have to just feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll know it's in there all the way when it clicks. Man, that's I'm going to put some tape around that too. What it's going to do is probably melt off. So, like I said before, get the Motorcraft. Alright. Don't do the cheap Amazon crap like I did. I don't know. I didn't read it. I just went off the part number and hit the go button. I don't want to have to redo this later on with the Motorcraft. I don't want to redo this later on ever. But this lid is gonna have to come up high enough somehow so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're right there. Yep. It's this guy. Hey, I see it. I see it. Where's the wire? There it is. I think I'm there. Am I there? Can't tell. I might actually need. It's sprinkling on me. Rain. Just can't do nothing, can I? Am I in the right spot? Phone. Flashlight. On. I can't see, people. I can see right here. There it is. Up until it clicks. Good. Okay, needle nose up until it clicks. Let's tell you what it's not doing right now. It's click. Come on, click. I'm not going to pull it from this end. It's probably a really stupid thing to do. Because I definitely don't want to break it. I think it clicked. Oh, it didn't click because it came out that way. You know, everybody else just sticks it right in there, and they're like, well, here you go. It works just fine. Look, it clicked immediately. And I'm over here. Can't get it to click. Okay. Well, something clicked because now I can't get it to come out, which I think is the goal. All right. So I'm just pulling this other one off for reference. I wanted to see what it looked like, how far up it was, and it's definitely much further up than I have in this one. But I can't get this one to stay. And I can't fit needle nose in there. To get it to push far enough up. That, my friends, is a problemo. That's so nice. Let's go flip around. I want to get it to take place. Alright, so your boy's having some problems, okay? I know I said I wasn't going to bring this crap out, but I did. So, couldn't get the stupid thing to click in. Try to pull it out, yank the whole freaking end off. The whole blade. Which there's nothing you can do when you put the whole dang blade off. Now I'm going to have to solder it back on. So this is an issue that we don't have. Because there's no way with this cheap connector that it is going to stay on there. So yeah, that's where we're at, people. Okay, people, I got the thing to do the clicky deal. Goodness gracious, just dumb. All right, just dumb. And why? It's because I got the cheap crap, people. I got the cheap. And you don't do the cheap. Get the Motorcraft, spend a little extra bucks. Didn't do it on purpose, okay? I didn't do it on purpose. It is what it is. It's what I got. I got the deal. But you know, we're doing the stuff. That's fine. We're gonna make it work. But because of that, I had to resolder it. Your Motorcraft one will probably come with instructions. Okay, no instructions here. I just did the thing that I thought needed to happen, and ended up getting the extension cord out, having the solder stuff I wouldn't need to have to solder, and we finally got her put in the right way. All right, finally. 700 years later, this thing should have taken 20 minutes. But now here we are. All right, I'm gonna put this fuse in and get all my solder and stuff out the way. Put my tape up. God, I am just mad. Should not have been this much. But in my defense, people, I'm an HVAC guy. Okay? I'm over here doing... Is that even gonna work? I'm gonna put all my stuff up. I don't even know if this thing's gonna get on there. Yeah, it is. 20 amp. Boom. We're gonna tuck our wire in here so that it is not exposed. We're gonna clip the thing. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna clip the thing down because you know, it's gonna work. Okay. Now imagine clipping the thing down. It's probably not the easiest thing in the world to do. Chip chop. Yep. I'm gonna have to pull all the pins back out just to clip it down. Put this guy on. Actually, let me clip it down first. Don't want to lose this. That's all the solder and wire I have left. Oh man, I tell you what. This is something else. Alright, when I get this thing rassled back on there, I'll come back to you here in a few minutes. Go in, right? I thought it was. I thought it was. Right now. Okay. It's okay. It's not. It's okay. I'm pushing really too hard. That could be damn good. This one. Okay. That's got those. I got those. Focus on now. We're going to start. And then I'm going to put those back there. You're really happy. I'm going to get some gas for a long while. But sorry. Don't need to move. You're really crazy. All of that. And I'm going to come everything for things, yeah. Alright, I got to do set terminal. But if I talk right now, so I'm going to before I do this, I got to lose this thing. This is never time. Okay, anyway, okay, lose it. That's actually true. I got to lose it. I don't need that. I'll tell you what, she don't want to move. That's what we're trying to do. I'm going to cut my do something. Not today, folks. Not today. Let's see how it is. Definitely lose. Problem is, this thing stays free. You can't get inside. You gotta make sure you have tight connection out and your ground. Everyone got it. You gotta make sure you tight this. If it's loose, it causes smoke. You know, I think that's okay. Let's smoke out. Whenever you got the thing tight. I'm just going down inside. Golly, how can it be? I think lose it goose. Oh, that's right. I'll fill it in a little bit. Yeah, the sun is making a good sound. I'm going to try to get anything tight. Alright, should not have been this hard. Alright, lesson 1. Get Motorcraft brand, okay? Don't just look up the little part number and go to the first thing on Google, because it's going to give you some Amazon crap that is just cheap. I mean, you're going to end up spending extra time on crap like I did. You don't have to, okay? Lesson 1. Lesson 2, you know, get the correct wire. You know, read your fuse box thing and get the right one. Don't look at the different crap that you think it is. You know, make the thing go by a lot faster. Okay? Lesson 3, have some patience. Okay? Now I got to go buy 2 terminal blocks, or 2 terminal connectors for my battery because they both broke off. Now that not patient thing, that's a, you know, I let it go for too long, didn't clean the terminals, whatever, they rotted. Here we are. I haven't started it yet, but we're about to. Hopefully that hot is on tight enough, and it should take a little extra turnover because the battery is disconnected, so the computer's gonna have to relearn, but this should be golden right here. I hope it's golden. 3, 2, 1, go. My battery's dead.
A new development in the tape.
Either that or it's too loose. It's too loose. The hot is not making a good enough connection to make the spark happen. I need to know if this is working. That's right, 2 for the price of 1. I had to go down to dang O'Reilly and get a new terminal because this one's broken. Because leave it to me, people. The way I roll is I like to just mess all the things up. I don't want to just mess up 1 or 2 things. I want all the lessons along the way, okay? So I'm going to be replacing this battery terminal. Here goes my bit. That was really stupid, but look at that. You ain't never gonna see that happen again. I'm gonna replace this battery terminal because it's broken. It's broken on the end here, and on top of that, the screw that tightens it is seized. So this is very simple to replace. All right, your 7/16 will fit. The one thing that you got to remember is sand down your connectors. Sand down your connectors, sand down everything that's going to be touching metal on something else. Just sand it right on down, okay? So we got 1, 2 posts, and then we got our main wire goes down the middle. Right there. I'm going to make sure this is all cleaned off, that we have good solid connections. Try to knock off all that corrosion. We need solid wire touching the metal, which you can see on this old terminal is not happening. But we went down to O'Reilly, people. Got us a brand new one here. I hope it's the right size, or I'm gonna be going back down to O'Reilly. I think it is. No, but we're gonna make it work. It's definitely not the right size. But you know, we're just gonna force it right on in there, people. Comprendi? Okay. Yep. The wire, the main wire right here, man, that's like a number. That's a number, holy cow. We're gonna make it work. Cause I don't wanna go back. I need my truck to run. I can't strip any more of this back. I've already done it once, the last time I replaced this terminal. So we're going to crunch this down, try to get as much of this corrosion off as possible. See all that, it's just flaking off. Okay, gotta try and get as much of that off as humanly possible. Say you could pour Coke on it. All right, you know what, this is typically a Coke free house, and I mean all kinds of Coke, and we like the healthy thing, so there ain't no Coke in here. All right, we're gonna just shake it off. Okay, my new one is actually the same size as the old one, so we're gonna be okay. The keys are right here in the daggum truck. All right, bring the fire. Might actually be dead. Yeah, there's some things going on. This whole thing is wonky all over the place. I think it's a battery issue at this point. Maybe jump it. Yeah. Alright, I got too excited and got too mad. Apparently the battery was dead too. Was not dead before all these issues happened. But I did notice, it dawned on me whenever I realized it was dead, that last night there was a dome light on. I don't know why the tow truck driver would need to turn on a dome light, but yeah, boosted it off with the wife's car. She's running like a champ. I am going to let it run for about 10 minutes, kill it, start it back up, and make sure that we're still good to go. Because if that battery's failed, I'm pretty sure it's under warranty. And that's where we're at, people. 2 for 1. Leave it Matthew style, you know. I can't just show you one fix on something. I gotta make sure you get your money's worth. Okay, we got the battery, the terminal, the battery, the fuse, weird stuff. There's multiple things. Okay. Needless to say, when you see this, it will definitely be edited down quite a bit. It's just good to hear it running. Okay, I got stuff to do. I got jobs to go find. Okay, yeah. Like I said, when it rains, it pours around here. So no, I didn't get fired. All right, and the boy did not get fired. Just got laid off. That's all. But it's okay. Got another one already on the horizon. Tons of interviews this week. Honeymoon. All the good things are happening. I will be starting a new one on Monday. So anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna get stuff like this fixed, because there's a lot of things that I can do. I gotta mow the yard. I'm gonna do that next. I gotta get some gas. Until next time. Deuces. What's up, people? So at the end of the day, everything's working. All right, battery went bad. It was 5 years old. Didn't realize that battery was that old. I thought it was still under warranty, but I got this. The brain cells were not talking to each other very well with that whole battery thing. But replaced the battery, replaced the negative terminal. Everything's purring like a kitten. This one was a lot rougher than I thought it was going to be, but saved me a lot of money doing it myself. Hope you enjoyed.